I'm Kris McCusker in the 680 Business Center. The latest announcement by the Bank of Canada was pretty much as expected. No change in interest rates, and there was a more upbeat tone, although not as much as expected, about the economy in general versus the last statement. Central Bank says the current levels of accommodation are appropriate, and it expects to emerge from the recent slowdown, though trade risks have increased. It's also interesting to note there was no mention of any need for rate changes up or down, although investors are still betting on a cut in the next 12 months. As well today, no press conference, but Senior Deputy Governor Carolyn Wilkins will give a speech on Thursday in Calgary. Bank of Montreal is raising its dividend as it reported net income of $1.5 billion in the second quarter. That was an increase of 20%, fueled by its business south of the border. Now, at the same time, BMO reported diluted cash earnings per share of $2.30. Analysts were expecting a profit of $2.33. The stock did start the day lower, but year to date, it's still looking at a gain of more than 10%. National Bank set to report earnings tomorrow. And on the flip side, it was a rough day for Canada Goose. That stock took a pounding after the retailer reported a rare revenue miss. Adjusted earnings per share for the fourth quarter came in better than expected, and the full year also beat expectations. But fourth quarter revenue was 1.7% below estimates. To make matters worse, the parka maker says revenue will rise by about 20% in this fiscal year, but analysts were expecting growth of 26%. And the much-anticipated Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opens Friday in California. You'll be able to try flying the Millennium Falcon in an attraction called Smuggler's Run. It's a simulator ride. Or you can try out Rise of the Resistance, a dark ride in which guests are involved in a battle between the First Order and the Resistance. The park is also full of bounty hunters, and you could even buy your very own lightsaber. I'm Kris McCusker in the 680 Business Center for City News.